Hi, everyone. Here is week 3 of What If Everyone Studies the Torah Together. Here's our very short verse, but also kind of interesting. And his sister stood at a distance to know what will be done to him. So some interesting comments. Why does it say to know and not to see what will happen to him? Why is it his sister and not his mother? Why is it his sister and not his brother? Why the distance? Um, why is she so interested in kind of knowing what will happen to him? Meaning, does she have some kind of preconceived notion of that as well? Those are kind of some of the questions that we have before us today. Um, and most of the comments actually deal with this sense of Miriam was a prophet when Pharaoh was made the decree about the Jewish baby boys would be killed. Miriam's dad Amram basically says, "Let's all get divorced." And Miriam says, "What? Your decree is worse than Pharaoh's. He's only against the boys." But what if you have a girl, right? So and Amram was like, oh my goodness, Miriam, you're actually correct. So they all get remarried, and when they get remarried, then all of a sudden, um, Yocheved and Amram give birth to, or Yocheved gets pregnant with Moshe. Although actually, there's debate of whether she was pregnant before that, actually, before they got divorced. But so she is, and why is she pushed so hard for them to get back together? Because she kind of knew prophetically that they needed to have this baby in order, because that baby would be the savior of Israel. So she is very much invested in the uh, in this escape plan, but also the potential death of this person that she's prophesied to be the savior of the people. And then this other question of like, what's the significance of the sister waiting itself? Just some sweet comments. Um, the Torah Tamima says later on, when Moses stricken with when Miriam's stricken with jealousy, the waiting that she does here at this moment is kind of repaid in multiple fold, when not just waiting for a few hours, but actually this waiting that goes on for 7 days for her to heal before they move on. Those are kind of the main comments, and I would say kind of our nafka mina of the day is this idea of like of actions get repaid, measure for measure. I wait for someone and they actually end up waiting for me, and that's a kind of an important part of the Torah, that there's like the sense of karma. Mida keneged mida. A positive that you do gets repaid with a positive. A negative that you do gets repaid with a negative, right? That midah keneged midah is a principle that's used all over by our commentators in understanding kind of the influence of and the power of actions, and how they influence future actions as well. All right, that's it for today. Enjoy.